Okay. Hello. Good evening. Okay. Please, let me paper, I beg. Able to show me mercy. All right. Hello. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to today's section. You're welcome to the last while I wait for everybody to, or someone, 1%, 2% from the class to join in. You're welcome. Let me give a brief rundown of all that has been up. We have had a 3 days class. We started on Monday, and we're supposed to have another one on Wednesday, but due to some um all right. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. So, I was trying to say that we have been on this path for this is the third day and the final day of our class. We have been on this path for 3 days now. And for me, as the tutor, I can say that it has been an amazing time. Give me a moment. Okay. For me as a creator, I can say that it has been an amazing time, right? Teaching and learning, and for me to be able to teach properly, I also have to learn and unlearn and relearn, right? So it's been an amazing time teaching. Let me alert the group that the session is on. All right. Hi. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. The pattern here and on Telegram is a bit different. So for me to know that you online, you have to drop a comment, right? Drop a comment so that I can see that you're online. I can respond to your comment. I can interact with you, knowing that you are here in the class. I'm believing that these 2 persons I'm seeing currently, they are from the group, right? So if you're here, please drop a comment, right? Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Drop a comment if you are here and you can hear me. Just drop a comment and I'm going to acknowledge that yeah, you are here. We're going to just go ahead and start. We won't take so much time like we did yesterday. Good evening. Hi, hello. Good evening. Isioma has been a regular attendance. Oh, Derry, congratulations on your channel. I'm certain that with the level of seriousness I've seen you put in these past few days, I'm certain that you'll be able to, take your channel to the next level this year. I believe strongly that you get monetized. Yeah, I'm hoping that you also be able to put in the work so that you see the results you're looking for. So welcome to the live stream. Welcome everyone. Please, every other person leave a comment. Avila, Masha. I don't know if you're from the group or if you are just joining from the live stream section. Maybe you saw it online and you just said to join in. Please leave a comment. Hey Chukwebuka, good evening. Hi, good evening, Chukwebuka. Welcome everyone. You are welcome. Alright, so another thing I needed to do, if you are seeing this live stream currently, just go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me if you're from the group, like you've already been on the part with us. I know of Isioma, right? I know Isioma have been on the part with us. And if you are just seeing the live stream for the first time, it's still okay. Just tell me in the comment section. Type group or type live stream. Group or live stream. Let me know who exactly is here. I would like to know who and who is here so that I know exactly how to flow. We've been on this part for the past 3 days, since Monday till now. We had a class on Monday, another one yesterday, and today is the last day of the class. I'm going to be wrapping up with everything I have said. I'll do a recap of some things I've said, and for this last day, what I want us to do is a let me say call and response kind of activity. I'll ask some questions. You give me your feedback, so that I know what level you are. Yeah, so I know what level you are. Hi Samson, good evening, welcome to the live stream. Good evening, and please tell me in the comment section, are you from the group, like are you with us from the training, or you just saw this live stream? So type group or live stream. Group, if you're from the group, type group. If you're from the live stream, you just saw this live stream and you said to join in, type live stream. Odizi Likwo, good evening, nice to have you joining as well. You are welcome. All right, so without taking so much of our time, like I already explained, the this particular training going on now has been on since Monday, and there are people who have been a part of this class, so they'll be able to understand some of the things I'm saying now or we say during the class. But if you're just joining for the first time, it's not a problem at all. I believe that you will still be able to gain something from the live stream. Hi, Derry. Hi, I teacher Miss B. Good evening, baby girl. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? How are you doing, my dearest friend? Nice to have you join in for the last day of the training. All right, so I'm literally looking at the time. I'm going to just give us let's say I'll give us like 4 minutes more. Once it's 7:10 from this phone, once it's 7:10 from this phone, I'm just going to go ahead and continue with the live stream. So please tell me in the comment section, are you coming from the group? When I say group, I'm sure you already know what I mean, like where we're having a class, the WhatsApp group. Are you coming from the WhatsApp group, or are you coming from the WhatsApp group? This is the reason why I don't like using this YouTube, because some people can just be funny and naughty. Please, if you are not supposed to be in this live stream, can you take your dirty self somewhere else? This last person who just wrote this stupid comment, take yourself somewhere else. I don't want to see my comment section. All right, so please, if you're coming from the group, just type group, and if you're seeing the live stream for the first time, go ahead and type live stream. Right, I don't want to get offended. Just go ahead and type live stream if the first time was seeing the live stream, and if it's not, kindly just type group. All right, I have 3 more minutes. I'm hoping people from the class will be able to join. I'm hoping people from the class will be able to join. Okay, I have 3 more minutes. Let's wait for other people to join. All right, let me wait for other people to join if you can. I'm waiting. I'm hoping that people from the class can join in already. If otherwise, all right, live stream. Oh, Tina. Hi, Tina Ibe. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes now. Kick off. 2 more minutes. I'm going to continue. 2 more minutes. Still counting down. I'm hoping people from the class. They'll start sending me message. I missed the section. I didn't know it was on. I have dropped message in the group. I'm hoping that they will join. If they don't join, it's fine. I'll just go ahead and continue. So just tell me in the comment section, are you coming from the live stream or you're coming from the WhatsApp group? If you're from the WhatsApp group, just type group. If you're from the live stream, you just saw the live stream and you said to join in, which I really appreciate. Please just go ahead and type live stream for me. Okay. 1 more minute, 1 more minute, 1 more minute, and we're going to just start up already. 1 more minute, and we're going to start up already. 1 more minute, and we'll start up already. All right. Is any other person joining in? If no, once it's 1 more minute, I'm going to go ahead and start. That's 1 more minute, and then I'll start. Okay. So just if you're still here, please do leave a comment. I'd like to know that you are here. We've been using Telegram group for the past few days, and using live stream today is makes it feels like it's a little bit different for me. Even though I've been live streaming for a while, right? But doing it for the class makes it a little bit different. Hi, blessed. Hi, blessed lights. Hi, blessed lights. Good evening. Nice to have you join the live stream. Good evening to you. You're welcome to the live stream. All right. So I think my 1 minute extra is up. Anybody who is on the group here can just go ahead and drop a reminder on the group, um, telling them that the class is on. But if otherwise, they can always watch the replay. So let me just go ahead and start. All right. So day one we talked about YouTube, what YouTube is. We talked about monetization. We talked about niche clarity, how to get your niche and how to start. You're welcome, blessed. How to get your niche, how to start, what YouTube is about, the different kinds of how can one join the group. Okay, I'll drop the description, right, and the comments. Sorry, I'll drop the link to the group chat in the comments, right, and after now you can join in. When I'm done the live stream, I'm posting it. I'll drop the link to the WhatsApp group here so you can join in, right? Or you can just check my bio. My WhatsApp link is there. You can click on my bio, then send me a message, and I'll add you up to the group. All right. So for the very first day, we talked about channel, what YouTube is about, the different how to get your niche, how to understand your niche, and how to understand what to do when you're on YouTube. We also talked about the different what's it called, features on YouTube and how to use them. We talked about the content type, faceless content and face content, and how to decide the one you want. Hello, good evening, everyone. How to decide the one you want, right? Then for day two, being yesterday, we went on to talk about channel setup, and yes, we did a little practical. I went on to show us how we can set our channel and get it optimized, right? It's not enough for you to open your channel. It's not enough for you to have it set up already, like already existing. Aside doing that, there are other things that you need to do, right, for your channel to be properly optimized. So when people search for your channel, they can always find you. Hello, Sleeper. Hello, Jarrell. Good evening. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. All right. So there are things that you need to put in place for your channel to be properly optimized. So when people search for those things, those keywords, people search for those things on YouTube, chances are your channel will come up, right? Chances are your channel will come up. So we talked about that. That was yesterday. For today, we're doing the last wrap. I know from yesterday's class, just one person has reached out to me and told me that she has done her own setup, which I'm really, really excited about. Chamaka, right? She's new on YouTube. She just created her own channel and she was able to practice with what I explained yesterday and the links I dropped. She has been able to set up her own channel. Hi, Kamo. Kamo, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you joining. Welcome, everyone. Can I talk to you privately? I'm having a class sleeper. All right, well, we can talk later. I'm having a class currently. All right, so welcome, everybody. Welcome. So today's class, we're going to be focusing on how to turn your YouTube channel into an asset that years from now you'll be very proud of yourself. You'll be excited that you embarked on the journey and then you were able to set up your own channel. Hi, good evening, Okoro. Hi, good evening, Jamwa. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome. Okay, so I said for today's topic, we're not doing a live class. The live class was yesterday, or rather, the practical class was yesterday. Today, I'm just going to be talking and explaining. So I'm hoping that you listen, right? If you're going to watch this video later on, still go ahead and still apply and implement everything I'll be saying into this section, right? Welcome to the live stream, Kamalo. Please, I'm not going to be responding to comments so often because I need to focus and go ahead with the class, right? But you are all welcome. I can see you that you are here and I appreciate the fact that you're here and leaving the comments. Thank you so much. All right. So turning your YouTube channel into an asset. What does this mean, right? Years from now, I'm very certain that you want to come back on your channel and then you are excited that yes, in 2026 you began the journey. You took up your phone and you recorded your first video and uploaded it, and now you are now maybe in 2027 or 28 or 29 or 30, and YouTube is not paying you and they're paying you well. I'm very certain that everybody on this in that group, right? Everybody who was taking this class have that kind of expression in their mind. So how then do you turn your YouTube channel into an asset? You have to be rightly positioned, right? Your content has to be it must not be 100%, but at least it should be quality enough that even your own self, when you come back on your channel, you'll be proud about what kind of content you have put out there. I've seen some channels that currently their for instance, their thumbnail game has so increased, right? Their thumbnail game has so increased that now when you go on the channel and scrolling back to the old videos they have a year ago, 2 years ago, you're wondering, wait, this person that is doing this superb thumbnail, is it the same person that has this kind of thumbnail years ago? So you can imagine that when you come out the channel, you want to be proud of yourself and say, yes, I did something good for myself, and today I'm reaping the benefits, right? Hi, welcome. Pro- proverb, then welcome. Okay, so let me now go ahead. I know I've promised already. I said I was going to share some tips on how to get our subscribers. So for those of us that are from the class who have been following through the class, right? If you're even new, if this is your first time of seeing the live stream, just like what's her name, Tina Ibe asked how she can join the group. Okay, the link, if you check on my channel currently, the day one class is already on my channel. You can watch it. I'm still editing that of day two, so you can still watch it, right, for clarity and understanding of what is going on here. So all right, for clarity and understanding of what is going on here. So I promised that I was going to be sharing some helpful tips on how to get subscribers, at least for people who have new channels. How do you get subscribers for your channel? How do you get at least your very first 10 subscribers or very first 100 subscribers? Because we know that for you to be able to use your phone to what's it called now, use your phone to um live stream, you need 50 subscribers, right? Unless you're using the desktop site, but if you're using the phone directly, you need 50 subscribers. So how do you get your first 20, your first 50, and your first 100 subscribers? That is the very first thing I'll be sharing into this class, right? Now, the very first way to do this is by creating content that are based search based content, right? Beginners friendly content that talk about that ask questions like how to, right? People are always looking for how to get something done. So in your niche, for those of us who already wrote down our niche, right? We already did that assignment the very first day. You wrote down your niche and you wrote down some topics. Come back now and ask in this particular niche, what are the questions people always ask for? What are people looking for? What kind of solution are people looking for under this niche, right? And for instance, now when it comes to fashion accessories, I'm a fashion accessory designer, by the way. I make fashion pieces, Afrocentric fashion pieces. So when I put out before I put out a content there, I'm wondering, okay, with is there somebody like me who is wondering how to get a particular bag type done, right? Is there somebody out there who's looking for how to get a particular clothes type soon, right? So with that in mind, I'll go ahead and create my content based on what beginners or what people who are in my niche we always search for, right? This is the very first way to get your first at least first 10. Now when you put out content that answers questions like how to, right, how to this, how to that, how to this, how to that, chances are when people search for it, among the very few pages that will come up for them to scan through, yours will be among, right? Yours will have a chance of being among the very first pages that get to pop on their screen. This is because you are answering the question of how to. That's one of the ways to get your very first subscribers. Now, another way to get your very first subscribers is through family and friends. Even though this is not so recommendable, the reason why it's not recommendable is because when you go ahead and tell your family and friends about your channel, chances are they will actually subscribe to it, but they're not your target audience. They're not even interested in the content you're putting out. They are not the people you're serving, right? They only just subscribe because they want to support you, right? They want to be kind to you. You ask for their support, so they will give it to you. But that's the very first way or fastest way to get subscribers, to get your very first 10, 20, 30 subscribers, right? You go ahead and share with your family and friends and ask them to subscribe. But if you know that genuinely this person subscribing, they will not be interested in your channel, or you really want to just bank on them, then please disregard it. There are people who will never even subscribe. If you like, share your link to them 20 million times. They will never subscribe to your channel. It's not like they hate you, but they're not interested. They prefer to watch Nigerian movies or watch Indian movies on YouTube, or watch something else that interests them. What you're giving out might not be their area of interest, so they will not subscribe. And even if they do subscribe, they might not give your channel the attention that it needs, right? So but like I said, this is one of the very surest way to get your very first 10 to 20 subscribers. Now moving forward, another means to get your first 10, 20 to 50 subscribers or 100 subscribers is via short form content, right? It's via short form content. Now I have this other channel, it's a folktales channel, right? I have that channel, and currently I just hit, I opened the channel in November, and I posted just 3 videos there and stopped posting because I was not ready. I wanted to ensure that I give my time to this channel and Visa Free channel. So I just left that channel for a while. Since that November, I just did not post again. Early this year, January, I was like, okay, let me just post some shorts, and I went on to post some very interactive. There's this trending baby dancing videos. I don't know if you've seen any of them on TikTok. So I just got some of them and then posted on the channel. And in a period of 2 days, I got 50 subscribers. Initially, the subscribers were about, I only had 20 initially. But when I posted that video tonight. By the next morning, I posted the second one. And before evening of that day, I already had my very first 50 subscribers. Like I was actually literally watching the subscribers count increase, right? So that's one of the short one that's another sure way to get your very first subscribers through creating content that answers search based questions, right? Then the other one, using short form content. Another option is asking your family and friends to subscribe to your channel, which is not so recommendable, right? Because when they subscribe and they don't engage on your videos, it's as good as not being on your channel, right? Some might even do some harm to your channel unconsciously. How do I mean? They subscribe to your channel, you put out, and then they turn on the notification bell. You put out the content, they see the content and click on the link and just spend 1 second. Now imagine 20% from your personal contacts spend only 1 second for a video that is about 8 minutes to 10 minutes long. YouTube will just take that content as it's not valuable, right? To consider content as not valuable, and then they won't push it to the right person. This is the reason why asking family and friends that are not interested in your channel to subscribe, right? It has its own um side effects, and this is one of it. When they click on your channel, they might not want the video to the end or even to the middle. So YouTube will just take that particular content as uninteresting, and they won't recommend it to more persons. So you want to be careful how you get to use that platform. Now, another way again to still get subscribers is through Facebook, TikTok, and what's it called? Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. As a matter of truth, I even prefer um, subscribers from my TikTok account to my WhatsApp account. Reason being that on TikTok, I post something related to the channel, or I post maybe a behind the scene of how I'm making a particular bag. Now, when anybody subscribe because they saw that video, you know why they're subscribing. You know because they're interested in your channel, right? So I won't prefer TikTok, Facebook, Instagram subscribers. WhatsApp with my family and friends, and they're only clicking because they want to support me, which is not bad, but at the same time, it's not going to be so healthy to your channel. So you can post on, if you have a very large following on Facebook, you have a large following on Instagram and on TikTok, you can leverage on those platforms to get subscribers, right? Before your content begins to reach a wider range of persons. So let me go through it again. I think I've mentioned for the very first one I talked about is creating search based content, because this particular channel you're seeing me here for like 4 months plus, I did not, I mean 3 months, okay, let me say 3 months, I didn't get to post a short form content. I only posted long form content, and when I was able to begin going live, I started going live at least once every week before I started posting short form content, because I wanted the channel to attract people who are interested in my long form content, right? I didn't want to attract people who their viewership span is just for shorts. So I posted more of long form content for a very long time, I think 3 months, before I started posting short form content. Even currently, the amount of subscribers I've gotten with my short form content is not even as much as the amount of subscribers I've gotten from my long form content. That's the truth. So yes, it works, but I prefer the fact that people who are here on this channel currently, they are from my live stream and they're from my long form content. So they know me, they know why they're following me. It's not because of some random short form that I just posted. Do we get? Okay, so I said the very first one is make content that's search based, right? Let the topic and title and thumbnail and everything be focused on search based content, so people can easily search for it and find you. Now the next one I mentioned is through short form content, right? Post short form content and you get subscribers. The one I mentioned is posting to your family and friends and asking them to um posting to your family and friends and asking them to subscribe to your channel. It's okay, but it's not so recommendable. Then the last one I talked about is other platforms like what's it called now? Facebook, TikTok and YouTube, Twitter and all of those other places. You can use those places as your you can use those places as your what's the word now? As your lead, right? And then you direct them to your channel, right? Use that place as your lead and direct them to your channel. Please give me a moment. I don't want any spam on this. All right. So going forward, okay. Okay. So going forward, I said here people are already looking for these topics that you are putting out, right? You just need to ensure that, like I said yesterday, ensure that your thumbnail is catchy enough, the title is clear and is searchable. Then also ensure that the hook, right? The hook is attention grabbing enough. Then the last part, that you also ensure that the content of the video itself is worth it. Let people not come to your channel and then just end up spending their time and giving nothing. It's not going to be very good because they might never return to your videos again. So as you're answering questions of how to write, as you're answering questions of how to in your niche, ensure that it is quality enough so people can always come back to your channel when they want to get any other information, right? For people who want to go into vlogging, right? Even in your vlogging, right? Even in the vlogging that you want to do, I would advise that you still start with how to, right? Start with how to. There are topics around vlogging that can answer questions like how to okay, as a vlogger, let me get an example. How to locate the nearest market in your community. You're in a new environment, how to locate nearest market in your community. That can be a topic for people that are vlogging. The reason why it is advisable to do a how to, right, to answer people's questions first before you begin to put out your lifestyle, because truth is people don't really know you. You're not yet known on YouTube. They don't really care about you. They don't care about your life. So when you come there now, you're saying wake up with me in 10 minutes, or you're saying my life in 30 seconds, they don't. Who are you? They don't even know you. Who are you? They're not concerned. But when they see something that to an extent answer their questions, right, or answer the thoughts in their hearts, even with your vlogging, right, they are going to pay attention to it, right? Okay, so moving forward, also put consistency over quality, right? Sorry, consistency, not over quality now, but as you're putting out content consistently, right? Also ensure that you are putting out quality content consistently. They work hand in hand. It's not over. That was a mistake. Consistency and quality, they work hand in hand. Don't say because you want to keep up with posting 3 times in a week, then you end up doing something shabby. Now, I know that's not an excuse as well to say, okay, I don't have all the right gadgets, I don't have the phone, I don't have this, and I don't have that, I won't put out my content. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm only saying that as you're committing now, as you're making up your mind and committing that you're going to be posting out content as often as you can, 2 3 times a week, you also ensure that the little that you're putting in together, right, the using the materials you have or the work tools you have, that's little that you're putting together, it is quality enough, right? So don't go and prioritize quantity, like make plenty videos that does not have volume, doesn't have depth, doesn't have value, right? Consistently put out quality. Now, with that being said, even if it's just one video that you can say, okay, this one video is the one video I'll put out this week. If you're putting it on Monday, let that video be able to keep your audience engaged till the next video comes. It should be of good quality that people are people are people are focused on that video every time they get to see it till the next video drops. Do you get? So try and ensure that they're being consistent, right? I know of somebody, I just recently connected with her. She has about 14 or something subscribers on her channel, and she told me that for her channel she only does one video per week, and for every time she drop her video, I was telling my friend, we're looking at her channel the other day, we're just smiling. For every single time she drops her video, she's always getting about 1 point something views in 1 minute, in 5 hours. 5 hours, 6 hours, you have 1 point something views. And then when I spoke with her, because we had a live stream together, when I spoke with her, she was explaining to me that she preferred to take her time, right? She has already told herself that, okay, once every week I drop my video by so time on so day. Remember, I mentioned this in the previous class, right? That in your consistency, you're going to pick a particular day, or particular days where you drop your content, particular time when you drop your content. Even if in a week you're not able to meet up those days and those times, just let it be that you don't miss it so much that the audience becomes confused about when you post. So she maintains once every week. And when she films, she said she films like 8 videos in one sitting, and then she posts 4 in a month, 4 another month. So she's not running out of content. Okay, thank you, the Savage. Hi, good evening, madam. I'm from. Nice to have you joining. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry that I think my network took me out at some point, but please, if you can hear me, please do well to share the link on your screen to double reactions on this live stream. Right? Do as this Savage have said. Everybody like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. All right. So moving forward, um there are, let me just give an example of some topics that you can talk about, right? How to start a YouTube channel in Nigeria is a how to question, right? How to start a faceless YouTube channel is currently even trending. You can actually create content around that. How to get your videos monetized. This one is for people who are in my own kind of niche, but if you're not, then fine. Just go ahead and look for topics that can be centered about around how to in your niche, and go ahead and create your content with that, right? Viral content can be unpredictable. You don't know when a video will go viral. That's the truth. You don't know when, what time, what day, what year your video will go viral. You can just wake up one morning and realize that, boom, your channel is blasting. Your channel is beating fast. Now this happened with my friend, right? When she started her channel, that was in she started in July, if I'm not mistaken. The very second video she put on her channel, when she posted that video as a newbie, right, she had comments. People who are close to her sent her messages and was like, this video is not so nice. You didn't do makeup. You did not do your still background. Why did you use the door? She was my house when she did that video. Why did you use your door? It's not so nice. This. And they talked her into believing that the video was not good enough. At the point, she didn't even tell me, but she actually considered taking down that video. But somehow, I think when she finally voiced it out, I was like, "What are you saying? This same dog where I'm doing my own video. So if you do your own video, then how is it bad? Please just let it be. Who will view the video will view the video. So long as the video has value and content in it, they will view, and they will come back to your channel. And surprisingly, that particular video, I think after a month, it didn't peak immediately. After a month, we just realized that her channel started getting traction. People started subscribing. Like, you come today and seeing 20 people subscribe. You come tomorrow, 30 people subscribe. Like, just started getting this rapid growth. I was like, wait, what's happening here? So I took her phone and then I went to check. I had to check the video that was giving us that traction, only to realize and discover that it was that particular video that she wanted to delete because people said it was not good, right? So like I'm trying to explain, you don't know when your video is going to go viral. You don't know which one is going to suddenly peak. Just ensure that you're putting out quality so that when the time finally comes and that video begins to pop on people's screen, they will go ahead and watch. They won't swipe away or flip through because it is uninteresting. They will go ahead and watch, right? So quality and consistency should move hand in hand. Going viral is important, but at the same time, it's if you can still grow gradually, it's going to be more healthy for you than going viral with on what's it called, a content that's not viral worthy, right? All right. So with that being said, what is more reliable in this case is search content that's searchable, right? They are everly going to remain evergreen. If you come here on YouTube and then you type any day, anytime, and say you're looking for a video on how to use CapCut, I don't know, but if you search, there's possibility that among all the ones that comes up, my video will come up because I have made a content, right? I've made a content that talks about how to use CapCut. There was even a time I even did a video on how to correct your internet error issue on CapCut. There was a period that one was a very problem, and that video also went very well as well. So yes, make viral worthy content. Yeah, Yenom said that, and yes, exactly what I'm trying to say. Let your content at all times be top touch. Let it be quality enough. It doesn't matter the camera you're using. I'm not using an iPhone. I'm not using a Google Pixel. I'm not using a Samsung phone. I'm using a Redmi phone. And yes, for now, this is what I can afford, and my camera is not so top notch, but at least you can see my face. That is good enough. I will only ensure that for every time I get to sit down and record, I'm recording something that when you get to watch, you will get value from it, right? That is where you should be focusing on going forward. Now, the next thing I'll talk about is there's a reason why consistency beats virality, right? One video without consistency, I already said that one video that goes viral, right, that is not quality enough can actually lead to the death of your channel. If you post a video that is not good enough, doesn't have weight, doesn't have quality, and then maybe because you had I don't know how to explain. Maybe at the very beginning there was traction on the video, and then somehow it went viral, but it doesn't have quality. It can actually lead to the death of your channel. People might not come back to that channel to continue watching your video because in their mind, what was there to see again? That one that did that kind of nonsense video, that one that did not. I don't know if you get. She'll just keep wasting your time. She'll just be talking nonsense. So there's no need to come back on channel. But if a video goes viral when you are consistent, like you have been putting out quality content for a while, when one goes viral, tendency are if you put your end screen and you put your cards, right? Tendencies are people are still going to go ahead and click on your end screen and cards to watch other videos. So you end up seeing that one viral video, right? That one viral video is pushing your content out to more persons. It's pushing your content out to hi you Vista, you Vis TV. Hi, good evening, welcome to the live stream. That particular one content is beginning to open your channel up to other videos. Currently, there's this video of mine where I talk about how I got monetized, and I noticed that the video has been doing well, right? Currently, it's about 1.7k views for my kind of channel. I can tell you that it's doing well. So when I look at that video, I noticed that from that video, other people have gotten to watch like several other videos that I've put out there. Right, that's one video that's currently going viral, has led other people to watch other videos. I've had people leave comments on other videos and they're like, okay, I saw your other video and then I'm watching this one. I heard what you have said here. What do you think? What do you think? Right? So one good viral video can change the course of your channel, and then one bad viral video can also lead to the death of your channel. One bad shot that brings multiple subscribers from everywhere, go both good, bad, and ugly. They bring it to your channel. Just one bad shot can make your channel never grow again. So you need to be very careful about the content you put out here. Hi Eva, good evening. You're welcome to today's section. This is actually a live stream class. We've been having this 3 days class since Monday, and today is like the last day. So I'm trying to just wrap up everything I have taught them. And yes, if you'd like to watch the replay of the day one and day two, it's up on my channel. Okay, day one is not currently up my channel. Day two we posted um by tonight when I'm done with this live stream. Alright, so you can check my channel to see what's there, and don't forget to subscribe. If you're still on this channel and you're yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Alright, so let me go ahead and mention this. Steady posting trains the algorithm, right? Posting consistently, like I said already, for some consistent days. Let's say you're doing Monday and Friday. If you can, at least January, February, if you can consistently remain, like if you can constantly show up every Mondays and Friday and post at that particular time, at the particular hour, right? Automatically YouTube will just train the algorithm and it's waiting for your content. So your audience, they're actually just waiting. It's waiting to receive that information that okay, you have done your content. For me, I do Tuesdays. Okay, sorry, my network is glitching. Hi Samuel, nice to have you joining. Good evening. Any day I miss Tuesday, since today my posting day, I post on Wednesday and then post on Friday for that week. I only do two particular week. Then the following week, I return back to my normal posting schedule, which is Tuesdays, Thursday, and Friday, at 6 p.m. So you can just go ahead and pick your own time. When do you want to always show up? Let the algorithm, right, understand your posting schedule, and then get to post it to your audience whenever your post is up, right? So the second thing again is, ensure you do 2 to 3 quality videos every week, not random posting. Don't just wake up any morning and say, okay, so I'm going to post, so I'm shooting today. You're even going to end up getting yourself burnt out if you just wake up one morning and say, okay, I want to post today, so let me go ahead and record my video. From recording, you're going to edit. From the editing, you get a description, SEO keywords, and every other thing, right? So you don't want to just do something that is shabby. So instead, like I already said in the previous class, go ahead and batch create, right? I even have a video where I talk about how to batch create your videos. Go ahead and batch create. You can decide to create, if you're posting 2 times every week, you can decide to create to do 8 videos at once. Just have different clothes to change in. As for me, I don't even mind. I actually wear one clothes. Will you watch the video or not? You will still watch it. Some people might not even notice that I'm wearing the same clothes, right? Some people might not really even notice or pay attention if it's the same clothes I wore in the very first video that I'm wearing again. Some people don't pay attention to that. But those who even do pay attention to that, they will still watch because of the information that is in the video that they need to get, right? So go ahead and create multiple videos at once so that you can easily edit them and also schedule them. This way you reduce the level of burnout. What's burnout? Burnout is simply getting tired and fatigued from posting, right? It can actually happen to me not once, not twice. There are times I get really overwhelmed, like I'm like, I have to post on Facebook, I have to post on Instagram, I have to post. I did that a lot last year, and yeah, it did wear me out because at the point my business began to suffer because I was constantly pressing my phone, trying to meet up with posting and all of that. So the strategy I'm applying for this year is to ensure that I schedule my posts. I create the content, find some time to edit the content, and if I'm editing, I don't edit one. I do like 2 to 3 at once with my editing, and just go ahead, save them, and schedule them. So I'm no longer bothered about, oh, what time is my post going to come up. I'm not bothered about that again. Once it's time, it just goes ahead and run out on its own. The only thing I need to now do is to go back to my YouTube studio and check my the analytics to see if the video is doing well. If I need to change my thumbnail or change my title or change my description or anything, I just go ahead and monitor it from my YouTube studio. But to now be under pressure of what to post, I think I'm gradually breaking out of that jinx and it's becoming really better. All right, so the next thing again I'll say here is there are some common mistakes as beginners you need to watch out for and get to avoid. Common mistakes that beginners make, right? Posting without strategy, switching niches too often, copying big creators exactly, and obsessing over subscribers, right? The very first one I mentioned is posting without any strategy. You need to have a plan. I already gave us an assignment yesterday. Have a plan. What's for the next few weeks in January, what content are you putting out? How many are you putting out in that week? You can do more. You can do what's it called? My mom is sleeping. Yeah, you can do short form, live stream, long form. But how many? Have a plan for it. For people who get topics from ChatGPT, let Chat even give you the topic. Oh yeah, me. Okay, let chat even give you the topic for the live stream or the short form content or whatever it is, right? So go ahead and ensure that you have a strategy so that your growth you can measure it per time. Are you um are you meeting are you okay. Okay, give me a moment, let me relocate. My mom is sleeping and I don't want to wake her up. Just give me a moment, let me relocate and change the position. All right, thank you. All right. Sorry about the breaking transmission. Sorry. Whew. All right. So I was in the room with my mom, and she's sleeping, and I just cannot wake her up. Right. Right. So let's continue. Sorry for the breaking transmission. Forgive the distraction. Right. All right, so back to what I was saying. I said, don't post without strategy. Have a strategy for your posting schedule, and it can be flexible, right? It can be flexible. You can change the topic. You can recycle. You can bring back an old topic. You can, just make it flexible, but ensure that you have a strategy they are following. Now, also avoid switching niches. We already talked about in day one. We talked about how to understand your niche. I already explained that. So don't be too fast to switch niche because you feel like this one is not working. You want to switch to another niche. Because you feel like this one now is the one trending. You want to now switch to. Don't be too fast. Don't be too quick to change your niches. Right. Go ahead and the one you have in mind. Go ahead and at least give it some attention. Let it be that you even put in your effort and then it didn't work before you go ahead and change to a new niche or a different niche, right? And then another thing again, you need to stop copying big